so what do you think this book is going to be about? The title is Be Brave Little Penguin.
That's going to be about a brave penguin that's going to try to go swimming.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out. So, Be Brave Little Penguin. In the cold Antarctic sunrise, where the icy oceans end, lived a little family of penguins with all their penguin friends. Why do the penguins live in the cold?
It's because they have thick fur.
Maybe. They have thick fur. Do they need to be in the cold?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. There were fat ones, there were thin ones, there were penguins short and tall, but little penguin Pip-Pip was the smallest one of all. And while the other penguins were out swimming, wild and free, little Pip-Pip played alone, too frightened of the sea. Names like Scaredy Pip-Pip echoed in his ears. He was sad and he was lonely, but he couldn't show his tears. What was making little Pip-Pip so sad?
That all the other penguins were being too mean to him.
Mm-hmm. What's the matter, Pip-Pip? Said his daddy one fine day. You can't be scared of water. What a silly thing to say. Be gentle, said his mommy, taking Pip-Pip by the hand. We all have certain fears that might be hard to understand. Is Pip-Pip going to try to go in the water? Or do you think he's going to stay out?
I think he's going to stay out on this part.
Maybe. You'll have to find out and see. Come on, little Pip-Pip. Dip your toes in here, just so. The water's calm and still now. You can do it nice and slow. But what if the water's freezing, Mommy? What if I get in and it's just too dark and deep for me? What if I can't swim? And what if there are monsters who smell me from their den, and they slither up and eat me, and I'm never seen again? I understand, little one, said his mommy with a kiss. But Pip-Pip, what if now you try to think of it like this? What if in that water there are friends for you to meet? And what if it is light and warm and full of treats to eat? Should Pip-Pip look at the positives or negatives of the ocean?
On his side, probably the negatives.
What would be some negatives?
That it might be too deep. There could be monsters.
There could be monsters. He could get eaten. What would be some positives?
That he should try to get used to it and start with something warm.
There might be food in there for him to eat. Take my hand, my little one. Don't worry, I'm right here. Please trust me, little Pip-Pip. Be brave and never fear. Do you think Pip-Pip will be brave?
He might, but he might not at the same time.
Okay, so if he is brave, what do you think he'll do?
He'll try to go in the water.
And what would you do if you were Pip-Pip?
I would probably toughen up and just try it.
And try and go in the water?
Yeah.
Slowly, Pip-Pip made his way toward the water's edge. He stared down at the ocean from the slippery, icy ledge. Then he looked back at his mommy, and as his small heart thumped, he closed his eyes and held his breath, and little Pip-Pip, what do you think he did?
He either jumped in the water or he ran back.
Okay. Jumped! Splash! What do you think Pip-Pip, or how do you think Pip-Pip will respond to swimming? Do you think he'll be able to swim? Do you think he can't swim?
I think he'll train and get himself to try.
So it's kind of like a natural thing where he knows how to swim?
Yeah, because penguins obviously probably could swim.
For a while his mommy waited. Then she cried out, "Something's wrong. Pip-Pip, please, where are you? You've been under way too long." So she leaped into the ocean, diving deep into the blue. Then suddenly, from nowhere, came a little voice she knew. Who do you think it was?
Pip-Pip!
Mommy, Mommy, over here. Hey, Mommy, look at me. I'm swimming, Mommy, swimming. Look, I'm swimming. Can you see? She turned in spinning circles through the water, bright and clean. Swam Pip-Pip with the biggest smile the world has ever seen. And as she watched her little one right there before her eyes, he burst up through the surface and he soared into the skies. Woo-hoo! Cried little Pip-Pip. Look, Mommy, I can fly. It's really not that tricky. You should try it, Mommy, try. Oh, Pip-Pip laughed his mommy as she watched him with a grin. I don't know about flying, but oh my, you've learned to swim. So he learned to swim all by himself.
Yeah.
Then his friends all gathered round as Pip-Pip landed with a bump and said, sometimes all you have to do is just be brave. And jump. So, what was the story about?
That Pip-Pip was too scared to go in the water, and then like halfway through the story, he decided to jump, and then he learned to swim all by himself.
Mm-hmm. Good. So if you're ever nervous about something, think a little Pip-Pip and how he overcame his fears of the ocean. Right?
Mm.
Okay.